There's also these really nice glitter colours which have no base colour to them at all, so you can see here you just get the glitter, which means they're really good for layering on top of other lipsticks instead of sort of pressing sort of powder or glitter on. If you put this over the top, it just sort of sticks a bit better in my opinion, and it's easier to sort of make it more sheer or even because it's in a kind of clear base. You can do this. And there's this really unusual one, which is this one here, which is sort of multicoloured glitter, and this reminds me of when I was little. Sometimes if you were playing with glitter there'd be one where all the colours were mixed together, and it's like that. I've never seen it before in a makeup product. You can see there's pinks and greens and blues and blacks and reds, all different kinds of glitter in there. And then there are these colours down the bottom which are basically the reason I bought this. This one is sort of, it's similar to the copper, but instead it's kind of a rosy gold. There's a lot more pink in it, and it's sort of, it's not quite a duochrome, but there's definitely a gold to it and a pink to it. So you see there? And then the blue-green, which is my absolute favourite. These do tend to be a bit hard to put on sometimes. You have to really warm them up before they want to come out of their things. I think this is because they're theatrical makeup. They're not designed to be worn sort of for every day. You really have to put them on with a good hand. Anyway, here's the bluey, greeny, metallic, stunning. This is one of my favourite lip colours, though I don't wear it that often just because it's so unusual. I think this is about I can't remember if I've already said this. I think it's about 20 quid from Kryolan, and I'll try and find a link for you. Next we have this Laura Mercier lip gloss in pink quartz. I think this was limited edition. Just look at the stunning colours in the tube. Absolutely beautiful. Kind of, it's not holographic. I really don't know how to describe it, but the colour shifts in the light as you turn it. From pinky orange to green to blue to purple. Absolutely beautiful. And I want it like this on my lips, but sadly it doesn't happen. Look, once I take off the thing, look how beautiful it is. The black here, the sort of green with pink shimmer. So beautiful. It smells lovely. It's it's sweet and slightly floral. Unfortunately, I found this very disappointing because when you swatch it, or indeed put it on your lips, all of the greens and the blues just go away and you're left with a sort of orange pink, which is nice, but I want it to come out like this. I want my lips to be a colour changing spectrum, and it just isn't. You can sometimes get a little hint, I very much doubt you'll be able to see it on the screen, but sometimes you get a little hint of green, and it is a beautiful lip gloss, don't get me wrong. The only thing is, as you put it on, you can see the blues and the other rainbow colours coming up, but then it just turns to pink, which is a real shame. Hi, I'm really sorry about that. My camera ran out of space. I've deleted some things off now, so I should be able to finish the video fine. So I've just, the last thing was the Laura Mercier. Okay, so next, go for a nice basic. This is Barry M lip paint, I think they call them, in black. This is very kind of bog standard. It does its job well. I'll do a swatch for you. Lovely black colour. Goes on nice and thick, is nice and quite moisturising, feels lovely on the lips, and costs about £5. Perfect. When the Style Black collection from MAC came out, I was quite interested because they had like two different sorts of black lipstick, and I was like, ooh, what's the other one, you know? What's the Mattine one got? The cream sheen one won't. But to me, I found them very dull. They weren't even that pigmented, and I think this is a much better bet for a lot cheaper. Lovely. There's not really much I can say about that. Black lipstick, it works really well. Perfect. Okay, now I have blues. The first one, definitely not available anymore. This is a very old Avon colour trend in Blue Heart. Oh, sorry, the number of that, I mean, it's probably just called black. It's number 37, the Barry M Black. Anyway, Blue Heart, this lovely blue lipstick. It's not as opaque as my others, it's more of a kind of blue sheen, but it's this, I don't really know how to describe it. There's something almost violety, lavender in it a tiny bit. It's warmer than most blues I've seen. And because it's sheerer, it doesn't make quite such a bold impact on your lips as a lot of things do. But again, there's no chance you can still get this from Avon. Maybe I'll look up and see if it's available on eBay and stuff. And then my other blue lipstick is Shu Imura, which I still don't know how to say. Shu Imura in BL040. And first of all, I really like the packaging. It's so sort of space age, even though it's just see-through. There's something to do with it being curved down here and flat up here. I think it's just great. Anyway, here's the blue. This is, I'll put it next to the blue heart so you can see. This is more of a kind of almost a cyan blue, and this one is slightly more opaque, but still not as opaque as, say, like the Barry M or Stargazer have a lot of these funny colours, and they'd be a lot more opaque, I think. This wears really well. I really like the smell, which is kind of herby and sweet at the same time. This one I say was a much more yellow blue than, say, the blue heart, which to me is slightly warmer toned, which is weird for a blue. Yeah. and then I have this Illamasqua Intense Lip Gloss. This is my favourite at the moment, in Gender, which is, I don't know if to class this as a turquoise or a blue. I think it's slightly turquoise. Anyway, there it is. Look how beautiful it is. It's so opaque. I love how thick these guys are. They completely cover your natural lip with this amazing colour. Also, Illamasqua have this amazing kind of acid yellow intense lip gloss, which I'm really looking forward to owning. These are really easy to apply as long as you have a lip brush. I do not like applying them out of the tube. But once you have a lip brush, you can do it. It's just like using any kind of lipstick. They go on really nice and thick, and you have this lovely glossy look, but with such intense colour. These are probably my favourite makeup item at the moment, I would say, in general, the intense lip gloss. It's not this colour particularly, though I do love it. And then I have another one, which I'm wearing at the moment, but sort of sheared down over the top of a pink lip stain. This one is Galactic, and this came out in the Dystopia collection. And this is basically just pure molten silver. Look how opaque it is. It's not like a normal silver lipstick where it kind of gives you a sheen and a bit of a silver colour. This just looks like you've wrapped your mouth in tinfoil. I love it. It's so beautiful. And they smell and taste like candy. They're just wonderful. Anyway, unfortunately that's all the weird colours I have at the moment. I'm wanting more, but I've never really gone for Stargazer just because there's nowhere around me that sells it, and the internet swatches aren't that great, but I'm thinking maybe just go for it. They're only about £3 anyway. I think they're even cheaper in the US, but I'm not sure. But I never liked the quality of Stargazer. I do have a couple, and I don't like the quality that much. They're kind of very thick and drying, but the colours are so amazing. I think I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and do it. And that's not all the lipsticks actually. I do have a kind of a bright neon pink one that isn't drying at all. It's quite nice actually. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. I'm going to post the links I talked about in the sidebar, and if you have any questions, just ask me. Okay, thank you, goodbye.